to your next edition of the free Reggie Picks, data-driven picks to put money in your pocket. Today we're getting started a little early. Still Wednesday night. We're going to go ahead and put out our April the 2nd picks. Some of our games are still going on. We're 1-1 right now with our picks, but we've been kind of on fire with the NBA, trying to keep it going on Thursday night. Just before we get started, let's kind of review what we looked at yesterday. Right now we're 1-1. We went with a Jaylen Brown over 32.5 points and assists. He ended up with 50 points and assists, so that was a big no sweat there. But in the same game, Jaime Jaquez, we had him for over 4.5 assists. He'd been dropping a lot of dimes, didn't quite get there. Got 2 fours tonight. I sat there and watched the game and seen him. There wasn't many missed shots in the game, but I seen him miss 3 off. This could have been assists for him, so he come up a little short. Right now, Dylan Harper over 15.5 points and assists. Game's still going on. Still the first quarter, he had about 5 or 6 right now. But I'll update that in my next previews. I'm getting this one out there early for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to our picks. As always, head on over to BETR. Use code REGGIEPICKS. Get you $200 in no sweat entries, 2 anytime tokens up to $100 each using code REGGIEPICKS when you sign up. This offer is coming to an end, so get over there and sign up if you haven't already as soon as you can. All right, let's move into the picks. First one we got, oldie but goodie, Coby White, over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We just hit this the other day with Coby White. Like I said, is one that we always go to. He's been doing really well since he got traded to the Hornets from the Bulls. He's averaging 24.4 over the last 10 games. He's hit this number 8 out of 10, and we expect him to keep going against Phoenix. That's Coby White over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Our next pick we have LaMelo Ball from the same game, over 3.5 points in the first quarter against Phoenix. Again, this is one that we used before. He's hit this number 9 out of the last 10 games. Averaging 7.8 points in the first quarter over that stretch. I had one game where he missed a lot of shots, didn't get there, but just feel pretty good about this one. LaMelo Ball over 3.5 points in the first quarter for the Hornets as they take on the Suns. And our third and final free Reggie pick, another one we've hit quite often, Luka Doncic over 11.5 points in the first quarter. This is another one that's like a ATM machine for us. He's hit this 10 in a row. He's averaging 14.7 points in the first quarter during that 10-game stretch. He's scored like over 40 the last 3 games. He's been really hot. I think I've seen he scored 600 points for the month of March. Putting up a lot of points. It's going to be a tougher game against OKC, but a lot of times he goes up against like Lou Dort. They've had a lot of confrontation and such. When he goes out to make a point, that's when he'll explode for like 20 in the first quarter. So we know he's going to get the shots. Been hot. This was a no-brainer to pick Luka Doncic over 11.5 points in the first quarter. And to review our 3 free Reggie picks, we got Coby White over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. LaMelo Ball over 3.5 points in the first quarter. And then Luka Doncic over 11.5 points in the first quarter against OKC. As always, if you want to get these picks sent directly to your phone or to your email, head on over to my winnable.com/ReggiePicks and sign up for the free plan. We also have a VIP plan where we're hitting all kind of picks across NBA as well as NHL. Been hitting in March Madness. It's coming to an end. We have some more over the weekend. Head on over and sign up for the Reggie Picks Winnable. And like I said, we're going to have said the other day, we're going to have some exciting new things coming up next week for start of MLB. So head on over. Yeah. And also, in addition, head on over to NOVIG to place some of your bets. Spend $5 to get 50 free using the code REGGIEPICKS. Yep, that's another place to ReggiePicks code can get you some free money. That's what it is, just free money. So thanks again for listening to our Reggie Free Reggie Picks, and let's go out and make some money.